Okay, so all right, you're
Uh,
recording now. So yeah, so now
oh,
go
okay.
back and say all those good things that you were saying about me before, because I want to get this thing.
Okay. Yeah, no, I will. So I was gonna say, I love your videos. I love hearing you talk. It was one of the things that got me, really, really interested into Belize. And I love your positivity. And what was I was saying,
Oh, you were
oh,
just
how it
waxing
wasn't
poetic. Yeah. So
oh, so yeah, so it was when we first started talking, your videos came out, oh, once every so often or so. And I remember thinking, always going, when's Dennis's next video? Because you got me excited. When we were first talking, it was like, well, okay, what when we were looking for properties and so forth. And then finally, when that opportunity came up, I jumped at it because I just knew. So
awesome.
yeah, so
Well,
so
so,
yeah,
so,
so I
so yeah, so tell my viewers a little bit about yourself, like how you guys found Belize, what got you interested in the country itself.
yeah, so I've been vacationing primarily with my kids for like 20 years now, and down in Mexico, almost all around Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, Cabo, Playa del Carmen, Isla Humajera, like, all over. And about 3 years ago or so, I was very convinced, well, I want to retire. I'm not quite at retirement yet, but when I am, I want to retire someplace tropical, and never even considered Belize. Really, never even. I mean, I heard of Belize, but I never really researched it. I was researching places in Mexico, in Panama, places like that.
Hmm.
And interestingly enough, Dennis, so I had a list, and you'll appreciate this.
Like I had my
Uh,
list.
exactly. On my list, it was, these things, easy to travel to. I had never even considered English speaking because I just assumed that where I was going to go, probably Mexico or Panama or places, or Costa Rica or places like that, I would have to learn at least a modicum of Spanish. Now I live in New Mexico, so I actually do speak a little Spanish, but not really, not enough to get by,
Enough
but
to order
nothing
a couple
that.
beers, you know.
Yeah, yeah, cerveza.
Everybody's muy
Where's
free.
baños? Stuff, things like that. Um, and so, but anyway, I had this list, and then one of the first videos that I came across with you was, you two, when you and Stephanie were, back. I guess it's been like 15 years or so.
Oh yeah, 18 years now. Yeah, long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had a list too, and what the funny thing is your list matches my list almost exactly, or did. It had to have, it had to be politically stable. It had to be fairly easy to get to, not halfway around the world, stuff like that. So I'm like, oh my god, everything's chiming, everything's kind of stepping into place. And so yeah, so then I really dove into looking at Belize, not just on your videos, but also Google, doing some research, trying to find any of my friends or family that had ever been there, and to tell me about, well, what do you know, what's the culture like, you know and nothing but everything glowing reviews, things like, I'm like, why do not more people know about Belize? So to me, just everything just kind of fell into place, and so I finally decided to pull the trigger, and I can't be more happy. I'm going down there, a little nervous,
Yeah.
in
When are you going?
April.
April.
In April,
All right.
with all this COVID stuff, it's like, well, okay, but yeah, but so for your viewers, I bought this sight unseen, but I've seen enough through videos to know it's going to be amazing. And so really, this is just to put boots on the ground, look at the property, enjoy the culture, the food, get out of this cold. Ugh. this winter is just, maybe it's just because it's COVID 2020. It's been so, it's just like, I need to get away.
And
So,
so where did you end up, for our viewers, where did you end up purchasing and why? Because the Ambergris Caye
oh, okay.
went to many different
That's
locations.
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was fairly set on the Secret Beach area.
Mhm.
Not be. I think the east or the East Coast looks absolutely gorgeous, but I like the idea that I'm buying in the path of progress. That I think from an investment standpoint, it's probably it's a wise investment. It should only go up in value. I actually like the west side too because, like I said, I've been to Mexico multiple times. The one thing that I never liked, especially like in the Cancun area, Playa del Carmen, Isla Mujeres, all that, they have a purveyance of the sargassum seaweed on that
Mhm.
on certain things. Now I know it comes and it goes and da 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 da, but when it's bad, or at least in those places, obviously I haven't seen it in Belize, then it can be bad. It,
Mhm.
it it can kind of smell, but again, that's just it's not something that's always there prevalent. But on the east, sorry, on the west, on Secret Beach side, it's just not there.
Right.
Uh, and I kind of like that. I also like the fact that it's a little bit more remote, and uh, but it's easily accessible to get over to San Pedro, hop on your golf cart, go down, experience the food and the culture and the people, and to go diving and snorkeling on that side.
Mhm.
I definitely would be doing that. But for the most part, that's kind of why I like the idea that this is not just something that I'm will probably build my retirement home on and so forth, but that it is in the path of progress. That I think regardless of what I end up doing, I think it's a wise investment.
Yeah.
So,
Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you on that. Well, I'm excited for you to see it. Your lot for the first time, so that's exciting. So listen, so Steph and I have this thing that we're planning on doing as soon as we can get back, and you've heard me talk about it, the 21 Epic Days in Belize. So for
mhm.
you, what would an epic day look like when you go down in April? Like, what are you most looking forward to doing on a
Okay.
perfect Belizean day?
So if it's just a day, because
Yeah, just a day,
I
just
could tell you my
one
whole
perfect.
week, but, but I'll give you my perfect day. Of course, is wake up early and watch the have a cup of coffee and watch the sunrise. In my on my veranda or whatever you want to call it. So that starts the day. And then I one of the excursions that I've already booked that I'm so looking forward to is then we're going to go on a catamaran cruise
Sweet.
to is it Hol Chan?
Old
Is
Chan.
that what
Yeah.
you? Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so they stop at Hol Chan. You do some snorkeling,
Yeah.
and then they take you over to Shark Ray Alley,
Right. Right.
which I'm yeah, a little nervous about there, but I think that it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And really just enjoy the water, the boat ride, all that kind of stuff. And then they take us over to Key Caulker
Mhm.
to have some lunch. That's the sister island, and of course just walk around, just soak it all up, and get out of the really kind of do the motto go slow. you know, uh, I'm looking forward to that. It's a very high, hectic job that I have for the most part, and I just want to leave that all behind. So just to relax I think there's a bar called the Lazy Lizard. Is that on
You
Keycock?
got it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And so just hang out there, and then a trip back, a lazy trip, boat ride all the way back, and finish it off in the afternoon with um, a nice dinner at I think the Blue Hole, which is I think one of the places. No, not Blue Hole.
Blue Water Grill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Great.
So there
That is
now.
that is a perfect day, Keith. Because tell you what, that trip that you just described, that's
Yeah,
my number one favorite thing to do on Ambergris Caye. Number one favorite thing to do. It is, at first you get on the boat at 9 in the morning, the catamaran, and you got some other
yeah,
people there, and everyone's kind of like quiet and shy because no one knows anybody. And after that first snorkel, you come up out of the water, and all of a sudden everyone's so excited, like, "Oh my God, did you see the turtles? Did you see the stingrays?" And then after Shark and Ray Alley, that's when the rum punch comes out. So
Oh, okay. Well,
by the time you get to Key Calker, you're ready for lunch because you've had a couple of rum punches on an empty stomach, and the day just keeps on getting better from there. So it's
okay.
really, really
Well, yeah. The only other thing that I would add to that day, if I could, is and I just ran across this just the other day. Just I'm surprised I hadn't seen it before. Was something called a chicken drop. Have you heard of that, Dennis?
very popular. Yes, the chicken drop.
Is it? Yeah. So that's. I was like, what? So I don't know if you want me to describe it or not, but
You can describe it. Yeah, you
so
only find this in Belize. Yeah, yeah.
so from what I gather, it's another bar on the west side, or I'm sorry, on the east side of the on the east side. But basically, they have this board laid out in front of you, like a pin with like bingo numbers on it, 20 or 30 or something like that. And then what people do is they take this chicken, they entice it. I'm not going to tell you how, but and then they drop the chicken into the pin, and then wherever the chicken poops first, and you buy numbers. Like if you think he's going to poop on 70, then that's your number, and you get a beer or something. I don't know, but anyway, very colorful, and yeah, that seems like
Yeah,
it
so
kind of encapsulates the vibe of how, just free spirit speaking,
yeah,
thinking, and fun and tropical, and yeah. So
yeah. So some people go to Vegas and gamble on the roulette or blackjack table. Some people go and go to the chicken drop and try to win a free beer.
exactly.
Oh my goodness.
So that would be, yeah. So there's an epic day, and what I'm really looking forward to, believe it or not. I mean, so we're going down there for a week, of course, and ultimately, my plan is to build, hopefully within 5 years or so. Um, as soon as the road gets there, and things like that. So,
Mhm.
but ultimately, what I really also want to do is explore obviously not just the island, but what all the stuff that the mainland has to offer, and all those different experiences, and really live that, like you say, not just the island lifestyle, but a Belizean lifestyle, which has so much culture and so much diversity and so many other opportunities, and just again, I'm always kind of amazed at how, I guess, little people know
Mhm.
about Belize in general. I certainly was one of those people, and it's not like I'm not well traveled. It just was never really. It's like a secret
Yeah, it
in a
is. It
sense.
is. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, cool. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you so far, Keith, and I can't wait to
oh,
meet you on island. It won't be this April, but next time we're there together, we'll have to go out and have some fun.
absolutely, yeah. Very much appreciate everything you've done for me, all your honesty and information, and if I could tell any of your viewers, it's I trust you 100%, and your information has always been spot on, and yeah, if you're on the fence, just take the leap,
No. Yeah.
live, and if it's in your means, you'll be happy.
No regrets, man. No regrets.
So,
All right, Keith. Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you taking a few minutes with us today. I'll let you
you
get
bet, sir.
back to work 'cause I know it's a work day for you too. So take care, and we'll see you in Belize soon.
All right, take care, Dennis.
See you, Keith.
Bye.